I'm gonna get right into this, bro. I ain't wasting no time, bro. This is Grounded 2, the sequel, bro. I'm on this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on this. See what's new. You got our ball up in there. Couple action figures. Hey, if you got that back, I know you was lucky.
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and fought off giant bugs together. Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even lower.
Hey, shout out Paralyzer and my boy Jay PG. Hey, them the two that got me into playing this game, I ain't gonna lie. But for real, this look like that shit right now. Well, y'all already know I'm gonna be on this motherfucker. They talk about July 26th is when it's releasing. And they put it for free. So, bro, you can't go wrong with that. Free shit, you make sure you go ahead and cop that. Like, share, subscribe too, by the way. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Larger world, the Brook Hollow Community Park.
We got our tree again back. Couple of more mushrooms growing out that motherfucker.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us, Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max.
Yeah, my boy.
Hoops.
Hey, my name's Max.
Willow.
And Pete. They're a couple years older, which...
I fuck around roll with Pete this time. He looked smooth.
And Pete.
He looked smooth. Oh, bro. He clean. His dripping proven, bro. He was around my boy Max, though, I'm telling you.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different. But we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
Hey, y'all see that?
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
They got a bird. I already think we can kill that bird. You only can scope it out. I almost think you can kill a bird. That'd be insane. You can whack the bird. And that's what I add, bro. That is crazy work. Is it an ad in that video?
I told myself,
No, I'm not getting the YouTube premium. You want to have premium?
Part of the fun in Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teams were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling, but it also leads into the creation of amazing biomes for our characters to explore. One of my favorite examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground. And what this means for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
What the hell?
We have one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park. And so there's all these toxic chemicals under the ground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools. And of course, nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments. And in future updates, you're gonna see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of
You can ride on bugs, bro.
all shapes and sizes. We didn't
Hey, I can't look at
just
the
wanted to
whole
look
thing, man.
better. We also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't
Bro, I gotta cut some shit out of this video though, bro. Hey, whatever I gotta cut out. They made the spiders look way more realistic. G, hold on, go back. Look at the wolf spider now, bro. That bitch look like something you would real life see in your mailbox or something, in your garage.
we
Bro, that shit look even more scary. They added more little sticky, pointy things coming out that motherfucker that's fur. Like a real one, little more, bro.
also
little
knew we wanted to
detail.
add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animation.
I can't believe the praying mantises is not a boss no more though. I don't know that for sure. But to see them just around, that's some scary shit. I wonder if these gonna be friendly though, because the one we had to go against in the first grounder was pink. So maybe the green was probably friendly unless you know, aggravate them or something.
Or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters
A bomber beetle boss?
aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or
This a bomber beetle boss. Y'all know the little green one in fucking yellow and shit that be shooting the shit out of his ass. That's a
defense
boss.
numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too. But there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack.
Scorpion out of the house. Oh my
And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun.
Yeah, I see a shield yet though.
We're leaning into clear play styles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters.
Wait, what the fuck?
Tanky warriors,
You can shoot. What the
low
fuck?
defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages,
Bro, that bitch shooting out man. Now a big ass blob. That is cold, bro.
and ranged hunters.
I never was the range type of guy. I ain't gonna lie.
In the first Grounded, we had mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations.
Bro, it looked totally different. Bro, I don't want to keep y'all waiting, bro. We gonna just try to go a little bit further than this, bro. I'm gonna stop it.
And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even
Bro, that armor looks sick. Yay. Oh my God. Bro, you like a fucking ninja. Ain't no, bro. Bro, why they can't come out today? Why I can't come out today, B? I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks dope. And two dagger, you see the venom on the dagger now. We been wanted that.
Dual wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardio fan.
Bro, that looks
and mutations.
Sick. Bro, that looks sick as hell. Look at the dagger, bro. I'ma end it right there though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't wanna do the whole thing and they copyright a nigga or something. Bro, cop this, bro. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, make sure you like, share, subscribe, bro. If you new, still shout out to my boy Polarizer and JPG. Man, I fuck with both of y'all, bro, for putting me on to this game, B. Make sure y'all subscribe to them too, by the way, bro. Man, this gonna be lit. I'm making hella content to this shit. I'm telling y'all right now. But I'm up out of here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you.